Yeah. True story, you dealing with the best in chess. Fish gang, where you at? Time to represent. Coach, show them how we run it. It's time to do it big. Let the world stream live. You can find him on Twitch. Right from the opening until he holla checkmate. Coach, keep it entertaining, yeah, all day. Some people donate, some try to hate. Tell them don't hide. Check them online, chess.com. Yeah, that's where it goes down. He don't see no competition every time he look around. People yelling true story, sounding like Coach. If you ready, come rock with him. You know how it goes. Hey, yeah.
We're back. Coach Frank back with Play Chess Calmly, number 2 for the 1300 Club. 1300 Club is the club for players on chess.com that are below the rating of 1300. In this case, we have two 1100 rated players who are playing. And we're going to again be looking at this game from the black perspective. And it starts off with d4, knight f6. D4, D6 as we continue. Just basic chess. I'm not going to spend a lot of energy on the opening. I'm just looking for general ideas. Play chess calmly. So nothing terribly going on, nothing terribly wrong going on here. White has chosen to take an opportunity to pin the piece, which is not particularly dangerous in this position. Some dancing around. I do want to highlight that putting this knight out here is a little bit dangerous. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Not so sure where this knight is going if he gets attacked. In fact, where is this knight going? So I think this knight is going to danger, Will Robinson, danger. Be sleeping with the fishes. And that is not what you want. So it got missed. Got missed when white chose to attack the knight with the queen instead of the pawn. And here, the game continued with black attacking the queen and leaving the knight under attack. But I want you to pause and see if you can find a better move. If you found knight a6, then congratulations for you. Play chess calmly. I think that this move was made in another one of those heavy breathing, rush, rush, rush type of situations where he did not take the time to look and just kind of, panicked and pushed upon. So goodbye, knight, for nada. The game continues. There's some exchanges going on. He loses a pawn. He attacks a queen. And I could tell from the pace of this game that there was just a lot of energetic trading going on. Trading queens while you're down a piece is not something that you should be doing. Don't do this. You need your pieces to be able to try to challenge your opponent. So, for example, let's pause here and see if you can come up with a better move for this queen. I hope you found queen to a5 as a better alternative with the idea of possibly bringing the other rook into play. That would have been much, much more entertaining. You also have the idea of bringing the knight here, putting pressure on this knight, and simultaneously attacking the bishop as well. So this sequence would have been much, much better if black had just calmly looked at what was going on the board. But the move that he played, queen b8, did allow for some pressure. White was way behind in getting his king safe. Here we are on move 18, and his king is still in the middle of the board, and he loses material. So the next couple of moves, I can't recommend, but in the game, they actually did work. For example, if Black had calmly assessed the board here, he would have had an opportunity to get back in the game. Let's pause the video and see if you can come up with a good move for Black now. I hope you found bishop takes knight here. His knight is just totally free and unprotected, and that would have allowed Black to get back in the game. That would have allowed Black to get back in the game, but instead, the game continued with rook c2, and this is still allowing Black to get back in the game. He's just got his pieces on awkward squares. We saw something like this in another one of the videos where the bishop got chased around a little bit. And in this case, I'm going to again ask for you to pause and see if you can't find a better idea than getting rid of your knight on the edge of the board, even though this knight is in danger of being, clipped, for some material. Not so sure. Wondering if you found e5. So even if knight takes pawn, knight takes knight is an idea threatening to take the bishop and the knight at the same time. That might have been a move in this position. But anyway, knight takes bishop right away was done, and the game continued with e5 afterwards, which is strange. The knight is moving to some weird squares. If you're going to take this pawn, you might as well use your rook because you're putting your bishop and rook in a pin. And we're going to pause and see if there is anything dangerous here. Maybe you found bishop d1 putting pressure on the pinned piece. Not as dangerous as it could have been because the rook is on a light square and the bishop can move back and protect it. But you still have to put these kind of moves on the board to give your opponent a chance to make a mistake. Another opportunity to grab space and fight for a win in this position could have been what? Maybe we play e4 and then come with the idea of the king coming around this way. Yes, the bishop can protect this pawn in one move, but that is a serious babysitting move that he would have to do. And this would allow us to play bishop to e1, permanently putting long-term pressure on the king side with the bishop. So I think that this would have been a good idea. So anyway, the game continued king f6 right away. Unfortunately, Black put his pawn on the light square, allowing the babysitting job of that bishop, and then White relieves the tension. I don't know what's going on anymore. It just feels like Black's giving away all of his pieces without much effort. I still don't know what the heck is going on, and either does he. The game ended right here with Black running out of time, but he was losing in this game anyway. So the moral of the story is to play chess calmly. Calm moves. Take your time. It's better to run out of time than to put a bad move on the board. Try to put a good move on the board, and the stronger your move, the more time you're going to gain while your opponent is trying to figure out why that move was so good.